our garden club at the after-school program.
All the things about gardening is good. Like this piece of salad. This corn helps these beans grow. We have grown lots of plants. Come with me. First you grab something from the garden, you wash it, then you eat it. Have a snack, dinner, or something, whatever. Or dessert. We have lots and lots of plants we're growing. Like this radish. Kevin says, show the people the radish.
Radish turnip, radish turnip.
If you haven't noticed the environment around our school, there's not much green except for what's growing between the cracks in the cement.
I didn't know, but this is how we would grow plants. This is an amazing thing to do, you know, to our kids and first grade, second grade, and third grade to know how to garden.
These are very good plants. They are food and stuff like that. And they will make you happy. We're eating strawberries and blueberries and this. And it's really good because this is a vegetable.
Today we're planting some seeds.
So these are the beans. I'm gonna pour some in my hands.
It has some strawberries, potatoes, purple potatoes, pink potatoes, white potatoes. And these are the strawberries we're going to grow today.
It's basically this little corner in the recess area where we have plants growing.
Basically all we had was a parking lot to start the garden in, and so
that was the challenge of the Zanetti garden, was to figure out how do we grow food when we are surrounded entirely by pavement.
We got wood donated from Home Depot.
and they gave us tons of stuff really just to start our garden.
The Eatle hammered it together and we painted it.
We made it basically by ourselves.
I did most of it.
Now we're building a bed a day, so we're making good time.
Then they dumped dirt and we took the shovels and put it in bucket by bucket.
So right now I'm doing the job of carrying the wheelbarrow to the front with a photo.
And so then began the grueling filling buckets and shovels and all of that and putting all of that compost into the beds.
And when you carry a lot of it, it makes you hot. But it's cool because you could plant seeds in it.
They built the most beautiful, amazing garden beds, and the kids were so amazed by, stuff that was actually growing out of their garden beds.
It was almost like we created an oasis in the middle of downtown Springfield. I had no idea it was going to turn into such a bountiful little space.
See here, we got some beautiful plants.
Squash, popcorn. I like the kale. I love strawberries and blueberries. This is pollen like you saw in the flower. This is how pollen looks.
I get to teach them things that they are touching and eating and growing and playing with.
This is what I call instructing.
This was a way for children to gain multiple educational experiences, from hands-on to real-life experiences, to nutrition, to math, to science.
Our students living in the city, they don't have the background knowledge about plant life and really hands-on experiences with that will help them just in life in general and give them a higher appreciation for things, but also background knowledge for testing.
There's some very excellent examples of organizations who are doing just that kind of education.
School Sprouts Educational Gardens designs and implements garden-based educational programs for schools, after-school programs, and community centers.
If schools are supposed to be where we learn about the world and how things work, then how come we don't learn about where our food comes from?
Do you get it? Like, we're only kids in a school,
that they want to take the whole garden home. If you didn't cook before, you could cook now. I wish when I growed up, I was like a chef. When you grow up, you know how to make food and you don't have to ask people. Because I got the chef hat. We made it by potatoes, shredded.
They grew a tremendous amount of food in those garden beds.
Plant it, water it, and make sure it gets sunlight, and you're good. And then just wait for it to grow. When it is, just pick it, eat it, and add salt to it.
This is better than Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's.
It's really, really good. I don't know how nobody likes this stuff. Let's just say that we made food.
So it's not just in gardening they understand it, but that when they go to the grocery store, they're looking at the fruits and the produce and they're remembering and transferring the information they learned.
Man, I'm gonna remember a whole bunch about this place. It's the first time I've ever been in a garden program, you know?
And now they know that being around nature can make them feel peaceful, and maybe they'll make choices to connect themselves with nature as they grow, and that's huge.
Fruits and vegetables are delicious and good for you. They make you very healthy. And that's why I love Sammy and Joe in this gardening program for all they have done to our hearts to make us a good gardening people